The History of Tom Jones, a Foundling, author Henry Fielding. In the tranquil Somersetshire countryside, the charitable and upright Squire Allworthy, master of Paradise Hall, returns home after a long absence. On his bed lies a newborn baby, a foundling, wrapped in coarse linen. Allworthy is stunned but moved by compassion. Believing the child to be abandoned, he decides to raise him as his own, naming him Tom Jones. Soon suspicion falls on Jenny Jones, a young servant girl and tutor's student. She is accused of being the mother, and though she never confirms it, she is banished from the estate. Tom is raised alongside Master Blifil, the only son of Allworthy's sister, Bridget Allworthy, and the late Captain Blifil, a cold, ambitious man. While Tom is affectionate, honest, and full of boyish spirit, Blifil grows up prideful, cunning, and envious of the love and generosity Tom receives. Their tutor, Thwackum, a harsh moralist, and Squire, a hypocritical philosopher, support Blifil, whom they view as virtuous. Tom, by contrast, is often punished for youthful indiscretions, like poaching to help a poor family or defending servants from beatings. These acts reveal his inherent goodness, but they clash with the superficial morality of those around him. As Tom grows into manhood, he falls in love with Sophia Weston, the daughter of the blustery, fox-hunting Squire Weston, Allworthy's neighbour. Sophia is beautiful, intelligent and graceful, a refined counterpart to her crude but affectionate father. Their love blossoms quietly but deeply. However, Blifil also desires Sophia, not out of love but as a means of enhancing his status. Tragedy strikes when Bridget dies, and Captain Blifil's long-term scheme to discredit Tom intensifies. Through lies and manipulation, Blifil convinces Allworthy that Tom is morally corrupt, citing his secret love affairs, including with Molly Seagrim, a country girl who falsely claims he fathered her child. Squire Allworthy, misled and disillusioned, banishes Tom from Paradise Hall. Devastated but resilient, Tom departs, determined to find his place in the world. Sophia, upon hearing her father intends to force her to marry Blifil, runs away to London, taking refuge with her cousin, the sharp and calculating Lady Bellaston. Tom's journey to London forms the picaresque heart of the novel. He meets a wide cast of characters, noble and ignoble, kind and corrupt, across England's social spectrum. At Upton Inn, he becomes entangled with Mrs. Waters, a mysterious and seductive woman later revealed to be Jenny Jones under a new name. They are interrupted by the arrival of Fitzpatrick, a jealous Irishman searching for his wife. A case of mistaken identity leads to a duel where Tom wounds Fitzpatrick in self-defense and is arrested for attempted murder. Elsewhere, Sophia faces her own trials. Lady Bellaston arranges for Tom and Sophia to be reunited, but she herself desires Tom and manipulates events to keep them apart. Tom resists Lady Bellaston's seduction, but is briefly drawn into a flirtation, a fact which reaches Sophia and causes her heartbreak. Despite betrayals and imprisonments, Tom remains noble in spirit. He helps a beggar, protects women from harassment, and reflects on his past follies with growing maturity. In London, truths emerge that change everything. Tom is imprisoned, facing trial for the duel. Lady Bellaston and others try to turn Sophia against him. Yet Sophia, now wiser, stands by him quietly, moved by his repentance and dignity. During Tom's imprisonment, Squire Weston arrives in London, still desperate to marry off Sophia to Blifil, but gradually he warms to Tom again, especially after seeing Blifil's true nature. The greatest revelation comes from Jenny Jones, also known as Mrs. Waters, an Allworthy's lawyer who uncovered that Tom is not a bastard but the legitimate son of Bridget Allworthy, making him Allworthy's true heir. Blifil had known the truth and concealed it for years out of jealousy. Allworthy, now fully informed, is filled with remorse and restores Tom to his inheritance and affection. Blifil is disowned and disgraced, but spared ruin due to Allworthy's forgiveness. Tom, now matured through suffering, proposes to Sophia with heartfelt sincerity. She forgives his past errors, seeing the depth of his love and the transformation of his character. They marry with Allworthy's full blessing, and the novel ends with a vision of domestic happiness and virtue rewarded. The novel is divided into 18 books, followed by a conclusion. Each book contains several chapters, and the entire work has over 300 chapters in total. Themes. Throughout Tom Jones, Fielding blends satire, social commentary, and comic irony. He exposes the hypocrisy of false morality, celebrates true virtue grounded in natural goodness, and critiques rigid social structures. Conclusion. Tom Jones is not just the story of a foundling's rise, it is a journey of moral education, a tale that affirms human kindness, fallibility, and redemption. Through countryside and city, seduction and virtue, betrayal and loyalty, Tom's life charts the rise of a man who learns to balance his passions with reason, ultimately finding peace in love, truth, and self-knowledge.